What is bank? A bank is a financial institution licensed to receive deposit and make loans. Banks may also provide financial services such as a wealth management, currency exchange, and safe deposit boxes. There are several different kinds of banks, including retail banks, commercial or corporate banks, and investment banks. In most countries, banks are regulated by national government or central bank. Banking in India. Banking in India originated in the last decade of 18th century. Among the first banks were the Bank of Hindustan, which was established in 1770 and liquidated in 1829 to 32, and General Bank of India established in 1786 but failed in 1791. The largest and the oldest bank which is still in existence is the State Bank of India. It is originated and started working as the Bank of Calcutta in mid-June 1806. In 1809, it was renamed as the Bank of Bengal. This was one of the three banks founded by the presidency government. The other two were the Bank of Bombay in 1840 and the Bank of Madras in 1843. The three banks were merged in 1921 to form the Imperial Bank of India, which upon India's independence became the State Bank of India in 1955. For many years, the Presidency Bank has acted as a quasi-central bank, as did their successor, until the Reserve Bank of India was established in 1935 under the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. In 1960, the State Bank of India was given control of 8 state-associated banks under the State Bank of India Act 1959. These are now called its associate banks. In 1969, the Indian government nationalized 14 major private banks. One of the big banks was Bank of India. In 1986, more private banks were nationalized. These nationalized banks are the majority of the lenders in the Indian economy. They dominate the banking sectors because of their large size and widespread networks. On 15 February 2017, the Union Cabinet approved the merger of 5 associate banks and Bharatiya Mahila Bank with SBI. An analyst foresaw an initial negative impact as a result of different pension liability provision and accounting policies for bad loans. The merger went into effect from 1st April 2017. Banking Regulation Act 1949. The Banking Regulation Act 1949 is a legislation in the India that regulates all banking firms in India. It passed as a Banking Companies Act 1949. It came into the force from 16 March 1949 and changed to Banking Regulation Act 1949 from 1st March 1906. It is applicable in Jammu and Kashmir from 1956. Initially, the law was applicable only to banking companies, but 1965 it was amended to make it applicable to cooperative bank and to introduce other changes. Now I am telling about nationalization of bank in 1969 and 1980. The Government of India issued the Banking Companies Ordinance 1969 and nationalized the 14 largest commercial banks with the effect from the midnight of 19 July 1969. These banks contain 85% of bank deposit in the country. Within the 2 weeks of the issue of the ordinance, the parliamentary passed the Banking Companies Bill and it received the presidential approval on 9 August 1969. The following banks were nationalized in 1969. Allahabad Bank, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Central Bank of India, Canara Bank, Dena Bank, now Bank of Baroda, Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, Punjab National Bank, Syndicate Bank, UCO Bank, Union Bank and United Bank of India. A second round of nationalization of 6 more commercial banks followed in 1980. The stated reason for the nationalization was to give the government more control of credit delivery. With the second round of nationalization, the Government of India controlled around 91% of banking business of India. The following banks nationalized in 1980: Punjab and Sindh Bank, Vijaya Bank, now Bank of Baroda, Oriental Bank of India, Corporate Bank, Andhra Bank, New Bank of India. Later on in the year 1993, the government merged New Bank of India with Punjab National Bank. It was the only merger between nationalized bank and resulted in the reduction of the number of nationalized bank from 20 to 19. Until the 1990s, the nationalized bank grew at a pace of around 4%, closer to average growth rate of Indian economy. Bank classification in India. There are two categories under which banks are classified in India. First, scheduled bank, and second, non-scheduled bank. The scheduled banks includes commercial bank, cooperative banks. The commercial banks include RRBs, small finance bank, foreign banks, private sector bank, and public sector bank. Payment bank is a new introduction to this category. Cooperative banks includes urban and rural banks. Public sectors banks. There are major types of bank in India where a majority stakes is held by government. The shares of these banks are listed on stock exchange. There are total of 12 public sector banks alongside one state-owned payment bank in India. Mergers of bank. The consolidation of SBI Associates Bank started first by merging State Bank of Saurashtra to it. The merger happened on 13 August 2008. Then after, State Bank of Indore was acquired by State Bank of India on 27 August 2010. The remaining 27 nationalized banks were merged into 12 banks from 2017 to 19. The State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, State Bank of Hyderabad, State Bank of Mysore, State Bank of Patiala, State Bank of Travancore, and Bharatiya Mahila Bank were merged with the State Bank of India with effect of 1st April 2017. Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank were merged into Bank of Baroda 2018, and IDBI Bank was categorized as a private bank with effect of January 2019. On 30 August 2019, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced the government plans for further consolidation of public sector banks. Indian Bank is to be merged with Allahabad Bank. PNB, OBC and United Bank of India are to be merged. Union Bank of India, Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank are to be merged. And Canara Bank and Syndicate Bank are to be merged. What is private sector bank? Private sector bank in India plays a major role in financial inclusion. The Indian banking system comprises two major sectors of banks, that is public and private sector banks. The former is controlled by government and the latter shares of equity are held by private shareholder. The private sector banks in India are divided into two groups. First, old private sector bank and second, new private sector bank. Old private sector bank existed prior to nationalization in 1969 and kept their independence because they were either too small or specialist to be included in nationalization. The new private sector banks are those that have gained their banking licenses liberalization in 1990. What is cooperative banks? Cooperative banks are small-sized units organized in the cooperative sectors which operate both in urban and non-urban centers. These banks are traditionally centered around communities, localities and workplace group, and they essentially lend to small borrowers and businesses. The term urban cooperative banks, though the non-formally defined, refers to primary cooperative banks located in urban and semi-urban area. These banks until 1996 could only lend for non-agricultural purposes. Cooperative banks in India are registered under the Cooperative Society Act. The cooperative banks is also regulated by the RBI. They are governed by the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and Banking Laws Act 1965. These banks provide most services such as savings and current accounts, safe deposit lockers and loans and mortgage to private and business customers. For middle class users for whom a bank is where they can save their money, facilities like internet banking or phone banking is not very important. The cooperative banking structure in India is divided into following 5 categories. First, primary urban cooperative banks. Second, primary agricultural credit society. Third, district central cooperative banks. Fourth, state cooperative banks. Fifth, land development banks.